advice, as everyone will at some point get out there and shovel, and Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair. It's really important. It feels like with this storm, because it's so cold, that we have to get out before the rain or sleet gets in, right?
Exactly. Before, that ice gets on top of that snowfall accumulation and really kind of makes it more cement-like on top of that snowfall. So, you do want to get there a little bit earlier before we see more of that wintry mix developing later in the day on Sunday. So I would say it's late Saturday night into Sunday morning. We see this system pushing its way in. Then we see more of that wintry mix on top of it. But here's where that system is at this point, down towards Texas, continuing to come together. You can see that at this point. That's going to continue to move its way closer towards our area within the next 24 hours. But that winter storm warning, yes, we were upgraded to that earlier today as we're getting closer and closer to the system. And that includes the entire area. That goes all the way through 4 o'clock in the morning Monday. But out there tonight, cold weather advisory goes into effect in just less than 15 minutes. 8 p.m. tonight all the way through 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. We could see those wind chill values close to 10 below in D.C. Farther off towards the north and west could be as low as 19 below zero for feels like temperatures. Let's talk about those current air temperatures, though. Across the region, we're talking 40 in D.C., but notice back over towards Pittsburgh, single digits. So when I look at this and just that gradient, the difference between those two temperatures, I already know that that wind is rushing in and that cold air is rushing in as well. And we can see that with the winds right now. Seeing that wind picking up out of the north-northwest, we're talking nearly 20, even close to 25 mile per hour sustained winds. Those gusts, though, higher, between 30 to 35 miles per hour, especially from D.C. up towards Hagerstown, Leesburg as well. And with that wind, that's already putting a bit of that chill into the air. Temperatures out there right now, though, 20s to the north and west, right around 40 for D.C., but wind chills, those are dropping at a good rate. We're right around at least close to the freezing mark in D.C. Farther off towards the north and west, single digits already in Martinsburg for feels like temperatures, but overnight tonight, likely dropping into those single digits for actual air temperatures into tomorrow morning. Closer towards D.C., at least double digits, but overall it's going to feel much colder than that overnight tonight into our Saturday. But that frigid air, the primer ahead of this winter storm pushing through. So we're talking Saturday, it's going to be frigid. That snow begins late on Saturday evening from the south and west, pushing its way north and east. Heavy snow, though, through mid-morning Sunday. Wintry mix by about midday. I would say just avoid travel if you can. Late Saturday night in through Sunday, and even including Monday morning as well. I don't think those roadways are going to be safe enough, especially when we're talking about that ice on top of all that snow. So again, we have those DMV first warn days Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because of how complicated this system is and the multi-hazards it has associated with it. So let's get right to the timing as we look at futurecasts. Light snow at first, but then it turns heavy overnight into Sunday morning. We're talking several hours of 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates. Then you see a little bit more of this wintry mix starting to push in from the south. And with that, we're talking about that sleet, but also the potential for some ice accumulation with that. We have several hours of that too late on Sunday. How much snow are we talking? 8 to 10 inches of snowfall pretty easily when you're talking about just how frigid it is. And this is likely going to be more that powdery consistency. So that does pile up pretty quickly. Talking close to a foot or right around a foot farther off towards the north and west, 6 to 8 farther south and east, where that sleet does mix in a little bit earlier compared to farther to the north. Those forecast ice amounts, though, farther south, that's where we could see at least a 1/10 of an inch, even closer to a 1/4 of an inch. I would say farther for our southernmost parts of the region, this is where we could see the potential for those power outages, or at least a better chance for those power outages farther south. 7-day outlook. Let's talk about it. It's going to stay frigid Monday, Tuesday in the wake of this system. Look at those overnight lows, single digits. We're talking likely record territory late Monday night and also Tuesday night. Likely this snow not going anywhere.